everybody, so I am back with another video. For starters, I just want to mention my next video will be my hair journey. Okay? I'm sorry. I keep putting it off. It's coming, okay? It's coming. Good things come to those who wait. So, since that's probably not what most of you care about, I am going to go ahead and jump into this video. I decided this year that I will do some New Year's resolutions. I've never, ever had actual New Year's resolutions. You know, everyone like kind of thinks to themselves, oh, maybe I'll work out. Oh, maybe I'll try to do better in school. But they only think it. So when you do that, you just like forget about it. This year I'm going to make a video so I can kind of be held liable for what I want to do this year, because I want 2015 to be a good year. You know, I've had some interesting past couple years, so I want this one to be good. So I have 8 resolutions, which is a lot for someone who has not had any before. I read it on Tumblr, which means it's completely accurate, that my horoscope for 2015 as a Scorpio, where my Scorpios at represent, is that change is good. But enough rambling, time to get into my 8 New Year's resolutions. First and foremost, I just want to focus on me this year, totally, and to be completely honest, I've always been kind of good at that. But this year, I just really want to do what will benefit me on several aspects. And all of my New Year's resolutions kind of go into this one resolution, but I just kind of wanted to kick it off with this because it makes the most sense. I just want to look nice for myself. Getting to college, it makes it really easy to want to bum around every day, but I just want to put effort into my look. You know, I want to do my hair. I don't want to just throw it up every day. I want to make sure I'm dressed nice, because honestly, when I'm dressed nice, I feel better. I don't know if I should be mentioning this on my YouTube channel, but I kind of want to quit my job up at school. Honestly, it just brings a lot of negative energy to me. Part of this resolution with just completely focusing on me, it has made, well, that mixed with a boatload of other things has made my mental health not in its prime state. These past 4 months have been really bad, and my job does not help. It causes me to lose sleep. The people there aren't very nice or inclusive. The pay is not worth it. I already have a ton of experience. I already have a job back here at home, and I'm graduating in 3 years instead of 4, so I don't need the money. I'm probably gonna quit it, so my health mentally will be better. And finally, the first part of that focus on me is do well in school, which goes into my next resolution: maintain straight A's. This past semester I got straight A's, and even in high school I have never ever been that kind of student. So I want to maintain that, and in order to maintain that, I need to completely dedicate my life, my everything, to making sure I'm in the right mental state so I can produce, you know, all of the creative things I need to produce, all of the just technical things I need to produce, and be focused. So yes, that is my second goal. My third goal is to just get along better with people I see on a regular basis. This first semester, I didn't really make any close friends, and I could make a whole video about this, but whatever. I'll at least just mention some of it in this video. I was banking on, you know, coming back during breaks and assuming that my high school friends would still be there for me, and that was silly and selfish for me to think, because college is supposed to be the time when you get out there and meet new people, form really strong relationships, and of course they had already done that. I could see it, you know, from their pictures and everything. So when I got back home, it just really hit me that, not to be melodramatic, but that really no one was really here for me anymore. You know, that's not completely true, but to a certain degree it is, because I was supposed to move on too, and I didn't do that. So yes, that's what I want to do this year. I kind of started doing it at the end of this previous semester, but just get to know the girls who are in my major, the boys too, sorry. I'm a fashion major, so I slip up sometimes and say that. Just get to know the people in my classes, focus on, you know, being better about my living situations and the people I live with and those, because that was a train wreck this past semester. So yes, that is really crucial. I want to attempt to work out for real, like 2 times a week. 1 to 2 times a week is going to be the first goal I'm going to set for myself, but we'll see where that takes me throughout the year. I want to at least go to the gym, do some cardio for a while, maybe focus on some target areas. I kind of want to work on my abs, because to be completely honest, I don't know, I'm pretty happy with my body, but I want to be healthy just in every aspect of my being, which includes my like physical health. So that just goes with all of the resolutions I'm already making. I actually enjoy it when I work out, so I don't know why I am lazy about it. If I can just stop being lazy and get myself to work out 1 to 2 mornings, I think that would make a world of difference. Going along with that, the next resolution is I want to do yoga and meditate on off days. I have a yoga mat, I never use it. I brought it with me for a semester, didn't touch it once. You know, on days when I'm not gonna go out and do some sort of cardio or anything, I want to do yoga or Pilates or meditate or something in my room, so I am doing some sort of activity with my body. Next, I want to have productive downtime. I am super guilty of, on days when I don't have anything to do, I will wake up, stay in bed, only get out of bed to get food or go to the bathroom, and stay on YouTube, Tumblr, Netflix, the Holy Trinity all day. The Holy Trinity is not a social networking site. I did not mean to throw up another finger. Yeah, I fall into that, and then I end up not doing anything that's sort of actually like mentally stimulating. Although I do like movies, and I think watching movies is a good thing for me personally, just because I have a big interest in film, but anything else is kind of it's still okay to do in moderation, but falling into that pit of just doing it every single night or when on days when you have nothing to do, as I said, all day long, it's not good. So I want to get back into drawing. I want to get back into reading. Second to last resolution, I want to try and do 1 video a week just because I like this channel. I think it's an awesome creative outlet. It helps keep me sane, and I really like all of you guys who watch. You're always super friendly in the comments, super awesome on Instagram. A lot of you, I obviously recognize your usernames, and I'm totally willing to have like full-blown conversations with you on social media, through email, anything, because I think you're all really cool people. And that's kind of another reason I want to quit my job, because, you know, this YouTube thing, I do get paid from it, but I don't get paid, you know, nearly enough to like make a living off of it. I completely am just doing it because I want to, and I want to focus on something that makes me happy. I'm not really about it for the money, you know? So something like this, if it brings me joy, why not do it? And why not maintain it in a more regular sort of basis? And then finally, I want to stay more organized. As you can see, I'm the kind of person who gets a little messy sometimes. At college, actually, I did a better job of keeping my space clean just because I'm with other people. But next semester I'm going to have my own bedroom, so anything could happen. I am trying to be minimal about my packing now. Going back to college, I am not taking nearly as many clothes, as much just crap, so there won't be as much stuff to make a mess with. I'm not gonna have enough money to buy anything, so I think my plan should work with keeping things clean and organized. Honestly, a clean space gives you, you know, a clean mind. I'll have a clean body. I just want to be clean, yo. I just want to feel better. What's that song by Bleachers? I wanna get better. Literally, me, RN. So yes, that is all I have to say for this video. I want to know what your guys' that made no sense. I want to know what your guys' resolutions are down in the comments, and I think we should all try to get better this year. Would you not agree? It's 2015. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life. I'm drawing out this ending so much. Okay, I'm gonna go to Target and buy a sketchbook and a Camelback, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. So now I'm standing